Today I am going to teach you the lesson 2.1, The Thief of Unit 1. So in this chapter, there are two characters, Anil and Hari Singh. Anil is a boy who is 25 years old and he gets his earning by writing articles for the magazines. And Hari Singh is a 15-year-old boy who is a thief. How do they meet each other? Or where did they meet? So they met at wrestling arena where Hari Singh wanted to make friends with Anil so that he gets a shelter and food to eat. So he tries to be very friendly with Anil and trying to convince him. He starts appreciating Anil, but then even Anil knows Hari Singh is trying to flatter him. So he doesn't give up. And Anil starts walking. Hari Singh follows him. Hari Singh is behind him continuously and asking him, "Sir, please take me to your house. Please give me shelter to be in your house. Give me some food. I'll do whatever work you will give me." So Anil asks him, "Do you know to cook?" Hari says, "Yes, I know." Whereas Hari Singh doesn't know to cook. So Anil takes him home. The very first day, Hari Singh cooks some meals and offers it to Anil. Anil doesn't like the food. It's not at all tasty. So Anil throws the food to the stray dog. Hari Singh starts staying with him. But Anil, on the other hand, is a very kind and a very helpful person. So he starts teaching Anil daily, teaching him to add numbers, make sentences, to write his name, and educating him in every other way because he feels that if Hari Singh gets educated, then he can achieve anything in life. On the other hand, Hari Singh continuously thinks about how to steal this man because his intention was to steal, to rob from him and run away from that place. He had the habit of changing names. Now, why do you think he was changing names every now and then? Because maybe he would be noticed by his former employers or by the police to fall into trouble again. He has the habit of changing the names. So this is how every now and then he keeps on changing the names, and with different names he roams. But now, as he has got shelter in Anil's home, and Anil being alone is taking good care of Hari Singh. So Hari is enjoying himself over there, and he is also making money from Anil. How? Whenever he used to go to the grocery to buy vegetables, he was making money out of that and saving that money. Because what was his intention? To rob Anil and run away from there to some other place. Now, once he saw that Anil had brought a lot of money and he had kept that money under the mattress. Now, why does he keep under the mattress the money? Because he has full faith on Hari Singh. So that night, Hari Singh was very restless because he has made plans now to run away from that home, robbing all the money from Anil. So at midnight, it's moonlight, he slowly creeps into Anil's room, takes the money, which is a bundle of notes, and moves away slowly outside, and he is on the road walking towards the station. He reaches the station and sits on the platform. After some time, the train arrives and the train moves away. But Hari Singh did not board the train. Why? Why did he not board the train? Why did he not get into the train? Or why did he take such a decision? As he was feeling guilty because Anil did lots of things for him, he changed his personality. He gave him education, he gave him food, he gave him shelter. So he was feeling very guilty. He was also feeling that if he goes back to his friends, he may be inviting problems. Either the friends will give him to the police or rob away his money, or the police will catch hold of him. Thinking of all these things in his head, he just walks out of the station and walks through the bazaar. And now he sits in the market under the clock. He is feeling that I am cheating Anil. Whatever I am doing is very wrong. And I should not do this to a person who has full trust on me, full faith on me. And this man has given me so much within a short period of time. How can I do this to him? How can I? Thinking all this, he's sitting under the clock. He is in two minds. He's confused. In the meanwhile, it started raining. He got fully drenched. He noticed that the notes were becoming wet. He makes up his mind and starts walking towards the home. He reaches Anil's house, opens the door silently, creeps slowly into the bedroom where Anil is sleeping, keeps the bundle of note under the mattress and goes inside and sleeps. The next morning, as usual, Anil got up, makes a cup of tea and brings it to Hari Singh and tells Hari Singh, "Come on, have your tea. From today onwards, whatever work you're doing, I will pay you for that." And he hands him over a 50 rupee note. And what does Hari Singh notice? He notices that the note is wet. So what does this mean? That Anil has come to know that Hari Singh has stolen his money. But still Anil did not react. What could be the reason? And why is he behaving in such a weird way? Whereas on the other hand, Anil is feeling very, very guilty about his behavior. The way he cheated Anil. And he gives a very appealing smile to Anil. Both of them did not use words over here to convey or to communicate, but each of them understood what was going in each other's mind. So children, what did we learn from this? So this lesson gives us a very beautiful message that a thief cannot be a thief forever, provided if we do good to others, the others can become good person, a good human being, a good citizen. That is what Anil has done. Why? Because Anil had the nature of helping others. He was a very kind-hearted person. He had feelings for the downtrodden, for the poor, for the people, for the society. And that is the reason, hand him over to the police. Because Anil knew the police will definitely put him behind the bars, punish him, keep him there for some months and then relieve him. But then what would have happened? What would be the end result of that? Hari Singh would be a thief only. He would have changed places, but never he would have become a good human being. So we all can do good to others, be good to others, make them understand whenever somebody is going wrong and try to mold everyone. So children, this is what we have learned from this lesson. I just hope you all have understood the lesson. But to understand the lesson more and more nicely, you need to read the lesson. You need to learn the meanings. You need to find out the hard words, the new words, because that's going to improve your vocabulary.